You're still tuned into the morning show right here on ETV. We're officially into the second hour of the show. If you have just joined us, welcome. We have a special guest with us, Paul Esterhuizen, the CEO of School Days. Now, School Days is a unique program that supports parents in planning and paying for their children's education through a rewards and loyalty methodology. Sounds quite interesting, right? Exactly. So we'll delve right into it about this innovative program and how it started, how it works, and what's next for School Days. Paul, welcome to the morning show.
Boleli, good morning, and good morning to all the viewers.
Oh man, look, I'm super excited to have this conversation with you. I think I was caught at the idea of planning and paying, especially when it comes to school, right, and the education. And I think a lot of parents often, battle between the two, planning and paying for their schools, their children's education, right? Briefly, before we get into how this actually works, talk to us about School Days, what you guys actually do.
Boleli, there can be no greater purpose for this nation than the education of our citizens.
Absolutely.
The people living here, and, when parents consider who we are as a community, we have probably the biggest single community in this country because there are more than 13 million children at school in any given school year.
Yeah.
A school calendar year consists of 200 school days. We call the program School Days because everything is focused on the school days of children's lives.
Okay.
How do we, as parents, grandparents, guardians, how do we get involved and support them? We built a platform called School Days. It's got a currency, which is actual fact an education time points currency, which when you gather these points and coupons, you can only ever redeem them to pay for the school days, college days, varsity days of children's lives.
Okay, so how then does it work? Because if we are looking at that currency, to say, on this platform, how do I then, gain access to that currency? How do I then make use of that currency then to actually get my kids into school? How then will it actually work for me as a parent?
Right, so it's free to join.
Okay.
There's no cost, there's no card, there's no plastic card. It's free to join. The platform is there.
Okay.
And parents become members. They have access to their own status account where they can see what they own and what they have accumulated and gathered. And you can donate these points, you can buy them, so you can earn them by shopping with our partners, our key anchor partner, the Dis-Chem Group, with Dis-Chem and Baby City. When you have a Dis-Chem shopping experience and you've swiped your Dis-Chem benefit card, and you're a School Days member, you get your points, and you also earn education time points.
Ah, this is lovely. So if I have then this platform on my mobile phone, is it then something that I'll be able to use then when I am shopping with your relevant partners?
So get this, we link to the Dis-Chem program, for example. And when we partner with various partners in our campaigning world, the likes of Standard Bank, the likes of the U-Count Rewards program, where you can now convert your U-Count reward points to pay for school fees, and grandparents can gift the education time points to their family, knowing that moms and dads can only use those points to pay school fees.
I like this.
And you can donate your points to a school if you're wanting to be of that ilk. But as parents, we all aspire to want to put our kids in a school where we can meet the commitments of ensuring that they become well educated, that they thrive in that school environment, and to keep those teachers teaching and to keep the schools resourced. I'm saying we have something here at School Days which is for every single person in this country.
Absolutely.
Because you join the program, it's free, and you belong. And then our purpose in education gets fulfilled because we're enabling parents to set aside the commitment that they have, understand how to meet it. As you rightly said at the start, how do you plan to pay for all those future school days of their lives?
Yes. So if I have accumulated a certain number of points, right? Or how many points then do I need then to make sure that they are sufficient enough for my school to my child rather to remain in school for the period that they are required to be in school for?
So one education time point equals R1 in essence, if you wanted to create a quid pro quo on the value. And when you've accumulated points, you literally redeem them through our platform. We don't give you cash back. We then credit that child at the school, as a learner, at the college, wherever they are, and we pay that school with what you've accumulated, earned, and what you've won. If that's part of the direction we have in School Days, is that you could plug School Days into every single company, into all the employees that they have, and also into any other rewards program if they wanted to actually include School Days. for education.
I like that. So the more you transact, then the more beneficial it becomes for you as a parent that wants to take their child to school.
Correct.
I like that. Okay, so talk to us then about what's next then for school days.
Well, in the bigger scheme of things, we're running a competition on the show, as you know.
Yes.
But right now, the big appeal is to go out to the corporates and tell them you can buy education time points.
Okay.
Instead of giving away prizes that you could win in competitions, which are short-lived moments of, oh, wow, look what I won. This is about purposefully enabling companies to buy education time points and then utilize them as rewards in competitions. And the likes of rewarding and recognizing the needs that we have as parents and communities. We're battling to meet school fee commitment payments. And schools are struggling. That's the purpose behind it. What's next for us? We want every single corporate in this country to be partnering with School Days for education impact in our environment.
I definitely love the sound of that. Now, you've just made mention of a competition, and no one does not like to take advantage of a competition, right? So talk to us about the competition that you're running with us here on the morning show. What is it?
So we're challenging every single viewer, every single household, every single community to be able to say, in your school, build your supporter base and join the program. Standard Bank, whom we proudly bank with, have been partnering with us. They've been long supporters of education, always have been in South Africa. And they put up 50,000 education time points as reward this week. So anyone who joins the morning show is entered into this week's competition, where they will win, 10 lucky winners will win 2,500 education time points for payment of school fees for their own family, which they can hold on to until they need them, and also 2,500 rands worth of education time points for a school that they nominate. Could be the school they're at, their past school, or any other school. We're encouraging. We've actually gone through the 2 million member mark on School Days.
Sure, that is amazing. 2 million members on School Days, and we're hoping that it's going to increase now and become a whole lot more, right?
Yeah.
Just in closing, Paul, what advice would you love to give to parents, schools, teachers out there that are listening to our conversation right now?
Well, the joy of what we've been given is the wonder of our children. And we have a responsibility. We have a God-given responsibility to be able to educate our children.
Yeah.
And that means we belong in a community, and we're not to be passive. As parents, you need to be involved. Recognize however small your involvement at a school is. It's significant in the mind of your child.
Absolutely.
And you need to be involved in their education, in the process. And that's why we're urging parents to join the School Days program, to get on board, to get on the School Days bus, get these wheels rolling, and let's be part of a community for impact in education in South Africa.
Absolutely. Let's be part of a community for impact and education in South Africa, as Paul has said. Paul, thank you so much for your time, and we appreciate the initiative that you have put together with School Days.
Thank you.
Alrighty, now it's been enlightening to learn more about School Days and how it actually supports parents and schools. So remember, all viewers of the morning show who join School Days this week will be entered into the draw to win school fees for their children. So it's a fantastic opportunity to support your children's education and your school. So to enter, just visit www.schooldays.co.za and fill in your details in the morning show competition box, or you can scan the QR code in the competition banner and you might just find yourself lucky. Stay with us. We'll be right back. More coming up on the show.
School Days and Standard Bank have partnered together to give away 50,000 Rand in education fees. You could win 2,500 Rand for your own school fees and 2,500 Rand for your school when you join School Days. To enter, visit www.schooldays.co.za and fill in your details in the morning show competition box, or scan the QR code that is now on the screen. We will be choosing 10 lucky winners. School Days is the platform for raising funds for education in South Africa. It's free to join, and there's no plastic card required. By joining School Days, you can choose to raise funds to support your own family, your school, or an education cause simply by shopping at and engaging with School Days partners. We partner with Dis-Chem, Baby City, UCount Rewards, Netflorist, Booking.com, and a whole lot more. Join today and make a difference for education. Good luck.